IHN show. Yes, no, we are not dead. All right.
Yet.
At least I don't think so.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, if it is, well, this is a terrible dream.
Yep.
Anyways, yes. Welcome to the IHN show. This is episode 80. Said the kid crybaby. 87, which is automatically a.
Pretty much.
So starting off great there.
Next episode, we'll be back to. It'll be up to 88 for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Got a lot better.
Yeah, it's a little bit better. Just a little bit, and then you just sit there going, "What do you mean only a little bit?
Yeah.
I kick your ass right about now."
That's what my dad.
Huh? All right. Anyways, we have a lot to talk about, so we're gonna cut with the bull
Ship.
and get right into it because we've got lots of them. Anyways, let's just get into it. All right, I don't want to spoil anything.
Let's do it.
Let's just start with what facility am I? Go ahead.
I skipped the facility part and did the track again. So for this time,
I thought you meant completely, like you just totally skipped that part. I was like, what do you mean you skipped it?
No.
I was like, you were the one who wanted to do it.
Exactly. I am a 1.968 11 turd. I believe it's asphalt. Should be. Even say.
Well, let's just assume it's asphalt then.
I would assume it's asphalt. Road course.
Okay, so 11 turns.
1.968.
1.9?
68 miles. For an 11 turn road course.
Okay.
This track, the lap record, is 1 minute, 6.2254 seconds, was set in 2017 by an IndyCar, and it was set by Helio Castroneves, was who set the record here.
Oh, and what year?
2017.
Okay, so that's not Portland. 2017.
The first race ever here was in 1975. First ICS race was in 2009.
What race?
ICS race, whatever that is, was in 2009. The most wins by a driver that has the most wins at this track is Al Unser Jr. with 6.
Al Unser Jr.
Yeah. Most wins for a team is tied, a 3-way tie between Newman Haas Racing, Team Penske, and Cheap Ganassi Racing at 6.
Is it still on the schedule?
Yeah.
That was a dumb question because the only track that's not on the schedule from last year is Watkins Glen. Idiot. And that's almost 3 miles. Is this in the Midwest?
It is towards the west of the USA, yeah.
So it's not in the Midwest.
Right. This track reaches seating capacity of over 200,000 people. This track has been announced and commentated by Bruce Flanders since 1978.
It's still on the IndyCar schedule?
It is, yeah.
And it's on the West Coast?
Yeah, West Coast, yeah.
Portland?
That's not it.
Oh, there goes first answer. Long Beach.
That's it.
Sneaky bastard.
With 13 seconds left.
Oh, if it was only 9 more.
I know, right?
Son of a bitch.
You know. Alright.
So, with that being said, we ain't got time, so time to move on to
the
month of May. Well, at least the ending of the month of May.
IndyCar.
That's right, homeboy. Sup, Holmes? Okay, so this past weekend was probably the biggest weekend in motorsports. You had the... What's an F1? Memorial Day weekend for Formula One. It's their version of the Indy 500.
It's the something Grand Prix.
Oh, geez, wow. Really specific there.
Yeah.
Could you be any more broad?
I know
it's
the name
somewhere on planet Earth. All right, listen here, MF.
I know the name of it. I'm drawing a blank.
All right, we'll come back to that one. IndyCar.
IndyCar is obviously the Indy 500.
The Washington 500.
That's
what?
It. And
the NASCAR
is the Coke 600.
Or is what I wrote on the board. What I did write on the board.
Not the Coke 600. The other name for it is
the original name for this race. Or for that race.
The World 600.
Hey, there you go. He's on the board.
And the F1 is the Monaco Grand Prix.
There's two.
All right, starting out strong.
Yep. All right, and I don't know what that was for. I just wanted to hit it.
You scared me there.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was the Indianapolis 500. Well, first I want to get this right before I spout off. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm just going to spout off right now. First of all, congratulations to Lewis Hamilton, who won the Monaco Grand Prix for F1, but we don't cover F1 because I find F1 very boring. Yeah. So that means we move on to the first, or I should say, the second race on Sunday. What day was it this year? May... Son of a bitch. 27th? 6th? I can't remember too long. Come on, just give me the frickin' race results, damn it. No, they went back too far. Don't you just hate when things just don't do what you want them to do? Oh, wow. Okay, here's the difference between NASCAR and IndyCar. IndyCar still announces their purses.
Yeah.
Like, their purse. NASCAR doesn't do that anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Pagenaud took home... Guess how much money he took home from the Indy 500? Spoiler alert, Simon Pagenaud. If you're living under a rock... Simon Pagenaud won the Indy 500.
And my dad, Big Mitt, and I were thoroughly entertained at the finish.
Well, at least the last 13 laps were very entertaining.
Yeah.
How much do you think Simon Pagenaud took home? The total purse was $13 million. So everybody, the total purse for everybody was $13 million. That was just divvied up depending on finishing. But how much do you think, of that $13 million, how much do you think Simon Pagenaud took home?
Let's go with $6.5 billion.
That's a lot. That's way too much.
Oh, really?
There's no way on God's green earth the first place finisher is taking home half the purse.
Oh.
No, cut that in half. Actually, cut that more in half. He took home $2.6 million.
$2.6 million. That's a lot of money.
It's sitting in my wallet right now.
Yeah.
And everybody else is like, okay. Yeah, as we do this in a basement with, damn near equipment. So, at least, yeah, the closest thing to it. All right, oh, here we go. Box scores with earnings. Wow. All right. Yeah, okay. Get this. All right. So, Simon Pagenaud took home $2.669 million.
That's pretty good.
Second place was Alexander Rossi. He was the second highest earner. He took home $759,000. It dropped off almost $2 million from first to second.
Hot dang.
I bet he's pissed he finished. Yeah, they don't care. They have more. Andretti Autosport has more money than they know what to do with.
Yeah.
I was going to say, just finishing second is $2 million left. Holy. I can't say it anymore. Nope, still can't find the box. You know what? I'm sorry. I was writing down all the... There we go. There's the official results. So, Simon Pagenaud won the race, leading a total of, what did he leave, like 116 laps, which is a big fat... You know what I say to you? You. Let's try it again.
That's better.
That's better. Alexander Rossi led... Oh, here's your first free dinger. He finished second and led 22 laps. If he would have finished 22nd, it would have been like 10 dingers.
Yeah.
But...
Or 22.
Now you're pushing it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You almost got another dinger here. As Joseph Newgarden led 21 laps.
Oh my.
Scott Dixon, the Iceman, led 13 laps. Crazy Eyes, Willpower, led 7 laps. So did Ed Carpenter. Felix Rosenqvist led 6. Spencer Pigot led 4. Jacopo Stano led 3, and Santino Ferrucci led uno lapo. Red caution. Yeah, there was 4 cautions in the entire race. The first caution was on lap 5 when Colton Herta had a gearbox problemo. The next caution was on lap 73 when the 32 of now I really tested my IndyCar brain. Who drives the 32? Kyle Kaiser hit the. That's right. Kyle Kaiser hit the wall. And then on lap 138 there was another caution because Mr. Come on, why is his name slipping? Marcus Ericsson, that's right. He was coming into the pits and it did a little oops and spun around and nosed her into the wall. So there was a caution there because he was stalled in the middle of pit road. And then on lap 178 that caused a major red flag was a 5-car incident involving the number 10 of I'm not as good as IndyCar numbers. Felix Rosenqvist, the 15 of Graham Rahal, the 18 of Sebastian Bourdais, which them two really started. Really, Sebastian Bourdais started that whole wreck. Because, I mean, you could argue Graham Rahal did, you could argue Sebastian Bourdais did. So, you didn't, I don't think you saw the wreck. You might have saw a replay for it. But they're going into turn 3. Graham Rahal had a big run on Sebastian Bourdais. Okay, it's lap 178. Okay, and he is in, I think he was in like the top 10 when that happened. Okay, you're in the top 10 with roughly 20 laps left, all right? And you got to make your way to the front. Are you going to lift? You got a big run on somebody going into turn 3. There's 20 laps left in the biggest race of the year for IndyCar. Right? You're in like, I think he was in like 7th or 8th. All right, are you going to lift? No. Okay, that's what Graham Rahal said too. He didn't lift. Well, then Bourdais came down. They actually touched. They touched, all right? Then Bourdais comes down again. Like, all right, if your spotter wasn't on your ear telling you that somebody's low, then your spotter's an idiot. Then you really weren't paying attention that much because you guys touched, so you should damn well know that he's there.
Oh.
So, but again, you could argue that Bourdais did it. You could argue, I'm in the boat that Bourdais kind of caused it. Because he tried to do a late block, it seemed like, or Bourdais' spotter was not there telling him inside. So, then that was involved. It also involved the 20. I already said the 23. No, I did not say the 23 yet. That was the 23 of Charlie Kimball, the 26 of Zach Veach in turn 3. Your finishing order was Simon Pagenaud first, Alexander Rossi second, Takuma Sato third, Joseph Newgarden fourth, Will Power was 5th, Ed Carpenter 6th, Santino Ferrucci 7th. Ryan Hunter-Reay, also known as
Captain America.
Hey, he's finally on it now. What the hell? There we go. Was 8th, 9th, Tony Kanaan, 10th, Connor Daly. 11th was Hinch, the mayor of Hinchtown, James Hinchcliffe. 12th was another James Davison. 13th was Ed Carpenter. 14th, Spencer Pigot, Mateus Lace. 15th, Puppet Man. 16th, Scott Dixon, Iceman. Was 17th, the funniest guy in the IndyCar paddock, Mr. Elio Castro Neves. Was 18th. 19th, Sage Karam. J.R. Hildebrand was 20th. Jack Harvey 21st. 22nd, Oriol Servia. Marcus Ericsson was 23rd. 24th, Jordan King. Charlie Kimball, 25th. 26th, Marco Andretti, 27th. Graham Rahal, 28th. Felix Rosenqvist, 29th. Zach Veach, 30th. Sebastian Bourdais, 31st. Kyle Kaiser, 32nd. Ben Hanley, and 33rd was Colton Herta. The fastest lap in the race was 226.006 miles per hour on lap 40 by Scott Dixon. The fastest leader lap was 224.25 miles per hour on lap 108 by Scott Dixon. There was 29 lead changes. Oh, you get 2 free dingers for this. There was 29 lead changes and 29 caution laps.
Oh, yeah.
You can't make that up.
Exactly.
The average speed was 175.794 miles per hour, and the time of the race took 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 39.2797 seconds. So just under 3 hours. Well, it helps when you have like a 20-minute red flag.
Oh.
So that is your finishing of the Indianapolis 500. And my fun fact, I'm going to go right into fun fact because there's not really much else to say. I'm going to go right into fun fact, and this is my fun fact. Simon Pagenaud, who is French, was the first Frenchman to win the Indianapolis 500 since Gaston Chevrolet did it in 1920.
I heard about that, yeah.
Because I told you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Nice.
So, you're up.
My fun fact is, gotta grab it on my phone. I got a lot of fun facts on my phone from since we've been gone, no worries. Go towards the back here. My fun fact, did you know that back in the day, for hockey, Jordan Bennington, who I'm talking about, he used to play in the AHL for the Providence Bruins. Then he got traded to the St. Louis Blues, played for the San Antonio Rampage. Now he's in the Stanley Cup final as the starting goaltender for the St. Louis Blues, going up against the Boston Bruins.
No, man.
I kid you not.
Oh.
He used to play for Providence.
And now the Bruins gotta be thinking, damn, shouldn't have traded him.
Yeah, shouldn't have.
That's a nice fun fact there.
It is. That's pretty good.
What year was he traded?
Huh?
What year was he traded?
It doesn't say.
That son of a bitch. Couldn't have been too long ago.
Yeah.
A couple years.
Something like that.
So, unless you have anything else to add, before I throw your ass in the sin bin,
I got nothing.
hockey it is. In the world of the NHL, we are going to start off with the only two games that have played since we've been dead for about a week. Actually, 8 days. He has risen again as the Bruins beat the Blues 4-2 in game 1. But really, the fun part was last night. Lead it, Harold.
On Wednesday, May 29, 2019, the Saint...
Don't steal my thunder and say the losing streak thing. I'll kick your ass
right now. The St. Louis Blues got 3 in... This was also in TD.
We don't give two. Garden.
As the
Sorry, I changed the name for the playoffs.
The Beaches got 2 in overtime. The Blues win it to tie the series at 1, courtesy of Carl Gunnarsson's slapper from downtown that beat Tuukka Rask high blocker.
Too bad it wasn't Oscar Clefbaum who scored.
I know, right? Yeah, Edmonton, they were way out of it. So.
Yeah, they've burned themselves up.
They did. Shut up. So, as you wanted to say,
the St. Louis Blues winning Game 2 was the first time St. Louis won a game. Well, they ended, I should say, with St. Louis winning Game 2 in the Stanley Cup Finals, they ended a 13-game losing streak in the Stanley Cup Finals. Not the Stanley Cup playoffs, because obviously they wouldn't be in the playoffs then, but the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah.
So, that is one dinger for ending that, and it's two dingers, because who wore number 13? Not for St. Louis, just as we know, who wore number 13?
Pavel Datsyuk.
Thank you very much. Time to move on to your scores before we do the ending of World. Actually, no. I'm gonna do World Championships because it's probably gonna be a little bit faster.
All right, go ahead.
All right, World Championships, just so we can pop. Oh wait, the next game is Saturday, June 1st, between the Bruins and Blues at Enterprise Center at 8 p.m. on NBCSN.
Also known as the Little Boy Network.
And then Game 4 is Bruins and Blues at Enterprise Center again at 8 p.m. on NBC.
The Big Boy Network.
On Monday, June 3rd. Now we go into World Championships, not World Juniors. In World Championships, on May 23rd, Canada beat Switzerland in overtime 3-2. Russia beat the USA 4-3. All right, what's my comeback? Who's got the nukes, bitch? Finland beat Sweden 5-4 in overtime. That's a good game right there.
Yeah.
The Czech Republic whopped Germany 5-1. Woohoo! There's my first paddling, boys.
It is.
Oh, it's the only. Actually, I get one more coming up. Russia lost to Finland in this goalie battle, with Finland winning 1-0.
Hot day.
Oh yeah. You are an ass. You know that. That's a little bit better. Here's my second paddling, the Czech Republic, the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic got paddled by Canada 5-1 this time. Russia beat the Czech Republic 3-2 in a shootout for the consolation game, and Finland beat Canada 3-1 in the championship game.
Pretty good.
That is the wrong button. That's better. For another dinger, because it wasn't Canada. Ha ha.
Good stuff.
Alright, time to go on to a little bit of AHL playoffs.
In the world of the AHL
race for
playoffs,
the Calder Cup. You could go now. Done interrupting you.
On Thursday, May 23rd.
There was nothing Wednesday?
There was nothing Wednesday.
Yeah, just make sure.
There was, but that's for the Western Conference. I'm going to start with the Eastern Conference like I normally do.
Okay, good, because I was just about to ask, are they in the finals yet?
I'm working on that. The Charlotte Checkers and the Toronto Marlies played game number 4. The Marlies got 4 in overtime, and the Checkers got 3. That was when the Toronto Marlies tied the series at 2 games apiece, cutting it close.
Just a little bit.
That's what I wanted. Is it Rico? It is Rico Coliseum. I remembered. Nice. I got my list out anyway. All right. On Friday, May 24, at Rico Coliseum, they played Game 5. The Checkers got 4, and the Marlies got 1. Checkers take a 3-1 series lead. And on Sunday, May 26, Toronto played Charlotte for Game 6 at Bojangles Coliseum. And it was a thriller at Bojangles Coliseum, as the Marlies got 3 in double overtime, and the Checkers move on as they got 4. The President's Trophy winning Charlotte Checkers are the Eastern Conference champions and have eliminated the defending Calder Cup champions. On Wednesday, May 22nd, the Chicago Wolves and the San Diego Gulls were in Valley View Casino Center. That's it. In San Diego. The Gulls got 3, and the Wolves got 2 for San Diego to take a 2-1 series lead. On Friday, May 24, in Valley View Casino Center, the Wolves got 2 in double overtime, and the Gulls got 1 as the Wolves tie the series at 2. On Saturday, May 25, in Valley View Casino Center, the Wolves got 5, and the Gulls got 2 for the Wolves to take a 3-2 series lead. And on Monday, May 27, the Wolves got 3 in Allstate Arena as they move on, and the Gulls got 1 as the Wolves beat the Gulls in 6. The Charlotte Checkers and the Chicago Wolves are the 2019 Calder Cup finalists. So, that sucks that Chicago beats the Cinderella story San Diego. That sucked, but I'm glad Charlotte beat Toronto at least. Shoot, so this is tough. Do you want the President's Trophy winning Charlotte Checkers?
I want the Bojangles.
Oh, wait a minute.
I want the Bojangles Coliseum to win.
Yeah,
that's my pick.
That's my pick too. I want the President's Trophy winning Charlotte Checkers to beat the Chicago Wolves in the Calder Cup finals because Chicago beat us in the first round. I want Charlotte to win too. Even though they won the President's Trophy, it's a setback, but I still want them to win anyway. So he and I are rooting for Bojangles out here. So, let me see here, schedule for you guys. On Saturday, June 1st at 6 p.m. and on Sunday, June 2nd at 6 p.m. That is game 1 and game 2. Both of those games are at Bojangles Coliseum.
Woo!
It is going to be good. And that is all I've got for the AHL. So for the ECHL, do we have news? The last time we recorded was before Game 7 on May 22nd between the Toledo Walleye and the Tulsa Oilers at Bach Center. Game 7, Toledo looking to make it to the Kelly Cup Finals for the very first time in franchise history. At Bach Center, the Tulsa Oilers got 2 in Game 7, and our very own Toledo Walleye got 6.
Oh.
And you better believe that's a paddling, and since it's the ECHL playoffs, that is a double paddling. We won in Game 7, 6-2. The Toledo Walleye...
that's another paddling because it was Game 7.
Yeah, the Toledo Walleye made it to the Kelly Cup Finals. Thank God for that. So,
I just gotta win the damn thing.
Yeah, we do now. So, they've played 3 games right now. On May 25 at Mile 1 Center to play the Newfoundland Growlers. The Growlers got 4 in overtime, and the Walleye got 3. Them Sons of Beaches lost Game 1 in overtime. How about that? On May 26 at Mile 1 Center, the Newfoundland Growlers got 2, also in overtime, and the Toledo Walleye got 1. You know, this sucks right about now, being down 2-0 on the road.
Yeah!
Sucked. So, therefore, Toledo needed to make a stand for themselves on May 29 at Huntington Center as the Newfoundland Oh, dude, Pat Nagel was standing on his head. As the Newfoundland Growlers got 1, and the Toledo Walleye got 4. That is pretty good.
I don't have a cheer thing, so I was like,
I'll use the dinger.
I don't know.
So,
It's the best I got. Oh, wait, no, I can do it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's good. The Toledo Walleye are down 1-2 against the Newfoundland Growlers in the Walleyes and Growlers' very first time being to the Kelly Cup Finals. May 31st at Huntington Center is game number 4. Game number 5 is June 1st at Huntington Center. Both of those times are at 7:35 p.m. Eastern. I believe the game for May 31st is sold out already, but I think there's still tickets for June 1st. I kid you not. So, other than that, that's all I got to say.
They do best
because
of 7, don't they?
They do best of 7, yeah.
So how does it go? Does it go like the NHL where it's like home team is games, or the home team advantage is games 1, 2, 5, and 7?
They do it AHL style.
So it's like 1, 2, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
don't like how they do that. But
and then, yeah, I know it's funny, but I mean, and then the visiting team home advantage is
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So the other games for 6 and 7, I'll announce that next episode. So that is all I got. Toledo down 1-2. Tomorrow on Friday, May 31st at 7:35 p.m. Huntington Center, sold out crowd, is game number 4. That I can't wait for. So that's done. All of my the rest of the leagues are done except for the Memorial Cup. On Wednesday, May 22nd, the Rayun-Noranda Huskies played against the Halifax Mooseheads. The Mooseheads got 3, and Rayun-Noranda got 4. On Friday, May 24, in the semifinals, the Guelph Storm got 4, and the Rayun-Noranda Huskies got 6. Prince Albert finished last. Guelph got 3rd. Sucks. And on Sunday, May 26th, was the finals for the Memorial Cup between the Rayun-Noranda Huskies and the Halifax Mooseheads. I was right all along for my prediction in last episode. The Halifax Mooseheads got 2 for the Memorial Cup, and the 2019 Memorial Cup Championship belongs to the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies, as they got 4. So, my prediction was right all along as well, too. I knew Rouyn-Noranda was going to win it. I beat them 4-2 in a good game. There is no other games scheduled from what I have on my website here. And plus, the last one was Sunday. So, I would assume that the 2019 Memorial Cup champions are the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies. So, now that all of that is done, I've got all my stuff done. So what do you think of that, huh?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Poor Toledo, huh?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Down 1-2.
They need to pull their head out of their ass and start doing something. At least they won game 3.
At least they did 4-1, yeah.
Yeah.
Pat Nagel was gonna have... He's probably having back surgery right now.
Having a herniated disc.
Yeah.
So, we are going to go on to the NHL news. NHL news looks like this. Former Toronto assistant coach has been hired by the Ottawa Senators as their new head coach. Of course, my dumbass didn't write the freaking name down. Idiot. So, I don't remember who that is. Brock Nelson agrees to a 6-year contract at, I don't know, the financial terms were not disclosed.
Yeah.
So, with the New York Fishermen.
Hot dang.
Dumpster fired team, I think he's a defenseman, Rawadell? I don't know. Signs a 2-year, $1.4 million contract with the dumpster fire team. Mike Modano joined the Minnesota Wild as an executive advisor. Jumbo Joe Thornton is undecided on his future, but if he were to play another season in the NHL, he would only return with the San Jose Shark Tanks.
Well, I'll be dang.
Speaking of San Jose Shark Tanks, Carlson is unsure about if he is going to return to play with the San Jose Shark Tanks. Laurent Jacques, strappiest name ever, Brossois, agreed to a 1-year contract at $1.225 million with the Winnipeg Jets. Kulak agreed with a 3-year, $5.55 million contract with the Montreal Canadiens. David Krejci missed practice before Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Mario Andretti took the Stanley Cup around Indianapolis at 200-plus miles per hour in the Honda 2-seater IndyCar. Vince Dunn didn't play in Game 1 for the Blues. Josh Norris signed a 3-year entry-level contract deal with the Sens. He is from the University of Michigan. The NHL and Ticketmaster announced a 10-year partnership where they're going to have new technology and ticket stuff, and Ticketmaster is going to be the official place to buy NHL tickets. I don't know what it was before. Dave Tippett is the new head coach for the Edmonton Oilers. He was a senior advisor for the Seattle expansion team. Anders Nelson. Anders Nelson. I don't know. He's a goaltender for the Senators, and he signed a 2-year contract at $2.6 million.
Yep.
What?
Anders Nielsen. It is Nielsen.
Oh, is it
instead of Nielsen?
Right.
Yeah.
Bob Wagner, I don't know, returns as San Jose's assistant coach. He was the Florida Panthers he was the head coach for San Jose from 15 to 17, and then was a Panthers head coach, but now returns to San Jose as an assistant. And the there's actually 2 more, but the NHL looks to expand video review in light of the hand pass in, what was it, Game 3 between St. Louis and San Jose?
That was Game 7.
Not the hand pass. Not the hand pass.
Well, then what was it?
You know, like the hand pass call that was missed? That was not Game 7.
I thought it was.
No. That was Game 3.
Then maybe it was Game 6.
No. I'm hold on.
It's either Game 7 or Game 6 is my vote.
Oh, how much you want to put on it?
Nothing.
I'm pretty sure it was game 3, but I'll go and check.
Look it up.
I'll go and check just for you. God forbid, now I gotta go find the son of a bitch. Oh, jeez. No, you pissed me off for this now. Oh, New Jersey Devils general manager said he won't say if they'll draft Hughes, Kakko, or trade their number 1 pick.
Oh my.
The Rangers have said they are not considering trading their number 2 pick at the NHL draft, which is a smart decision. Kakko missed the scouting combine to celebrate Finland's win at the Worlds. Let's see, come on. Here we go. Oh, give me Game 3. Fork it over. Thank you very frickin' little. Chicken. And Sundqvist is going to have a hearing about him boarding Bruins defenseman Grzelcyk.
Connor Grzelcyk.
Grzelcyk? Yeah, that's what I said.
It's
I
like
should have known it was Grzelcyk.
it's like
I've heard his
Grizzly
name
Bear.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
Why did I say Grzelcyk? God, what an idiot. Grzelcyk in game 2. That is all the NHL news. Time to move on to my personal favorite.
NASCAR. Trivia, that's it.
There goes 5 dingers. Great. And the 6th one. So you're down to 5 now. Great. How about on this day?
That too.
Oh, jeez. When you said NASCAR, I was about to get out of my seat and slap you.
Slap me.
Oh, my God. 1985, the Edmonton Oilers rolled to their second Stanley Cup championship by defeating the Philly Flyers. Man, the Philly Flyers have terrible luck in the finals.
Yeah.
As the Flyers got whomped 8-3, and since that's the playoffs, that is a
Double paddling.
And since it's a finals, I'd say that's a triple paddling.
That too.
Wow. Yari Curry matches the single-season Stanley Cup playoff record by scoring his 19th goal at 4 minutes 54 seconds into the first period. Paul Coffey and Mark Messier scored 2 goals apiece for the Oilers, who lead 4-1 after the end of the first period and 7-1 after 2. The win is the 4th in a row for the Oilers after they lose the series opener to Philadelphia. That was Game 5, obviously, if you know how to do math. In 1998, this Craig Berube forward, scores the first goal of his 12-year NHL career when he breaks a scoreless tie at 2:34 of the third period. And the visiting Washington Capitals defeat the Buffalo Sabres 2-0 in Game 4. Nice. In 1999, Chris Drury ties a rookie playoff record with his 4th game-winning goal, and the visiting Colorado Avalanche defeat the Dallas Stars 7-5. Oh, man.
No goaltending involved whatsoever.
I was thinking the same thing. Holy. Yeah. Where was that? In Game 4. Patrick Waugh makes 25 saves and becomes the first goalie in NHL history to win at least 40 playoff games with 2 different teams.
Oh my.
2000 defenseman Ken Danico. There we go.
That's it.
I know it's not Danico. The only member of the New Jersey Devils to play in each of their 126 playoff games scores his first postseason goal since 1995 in a 7-3 absolute paddling against the Dallas Stars in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
Hot dang.
In 2012, Anze Kopitar scores a breakaway goal 8-13 in overtime to get LA Kings a 2-1 victory against the Devils in Game 1 of the Finals. Jonathan Quick made 16 saves, only allowing a second period goal to defenseman Anton Volchenkov.
I've never heard of him.
In 2016, center Nick Bonino, scores with 2:33 remaining in the third period to give the other team and Dumpster Fire a 3-2 victory against the San Jose Sharks in Game 1. We don't care. Martin Jones. Oh, wait. It's the first Cup final game in the 25-year history of the San Jose Sharks, and they freaking blew it. You SOBs.
Exactly.
And in 2018, the Washington Capitals win a Stanley Cup final game for the first time Since
there.
entering the NHL in 1974, when they hold on to defeat the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2 at T-Mobile Arena in Game 2. Oh my goodness. The win evens the best of 7 series at 1. It gives Washington its first win in 6 final games, including a 4-game sweep by the Red Wings in 1998.
Oh, that's
so not familiar. Only did it take them 26 years or 24 years to get to the finals, it took them another 20 years just to win a freaking game in the finals.
Yeah.
Can we just say you suck?
Pretty much.
And when did they go? What round did they go out in this year?
I think it was the first. Something like that.
Who was it to that? What was that team they beat? They lost to?
I don't know. It was some bunch of jerks team.
Oh God! What a bunch of asswipes.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a guy called Mr. Game 7 who used to play for them too?
Yeah. What
was his name?
I don't know.
Son of a bitch! Justin Williams, where are you?
Yeah. Don't you hate that?
It's great. All right, now it's time
for
trivia. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't forgetting. I thought of fantasy. Wrong segment.
And I almost said NASCAR.
Oh God, that 0 for 2. Jeez.
Never said it. I'm glad I said trivia.
Yeah, because I would have made you down.
Took away all my.
I would have taken away all your dingers and then you have 5 dingers left, and I would have taken away 7.
Yep.
You're up.
My trivia question for today's episode is: who was the second to last guy to have the tied record for most overtime goals in a regular season?
So wait.
Most overtime goals scored by one player in a regular season.
Oh, okay. Most overtime goals scored by the same MF in a regular season. What year was this?
The second to last guy did it in the 16-17 season.
And what team did he play for?
I'm gonna get to that here in a minute. Gotta find it.
Okay.
Born February 12, 1994, age 25, born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. He is a left winger, left-handed shot. Okay, here's a pretty good hint right here. He was drafted 3rd overall in the 2012 NHL draft by Les Canadiens de Montréal.
Okay. Wait, so drafted 3rd overall in the 2012 draft.
Yeah. In the 2010
What did you say he was a forward? Obviously he was a forward, obviously.
Left wing, left-handed shot. In the 2010-11 season, all the way to the 2012-2013 season, he played in the OHL with our division rivals, the Sarnia Sting.
Those sons of bitches.
Yeah. Then he got drafted by the Canadiens, and in the 2012-2013 season, all the way to the 17-18 season, he played for the Montreal Canadiens. And your big hint right here, in the 18-19 season, this year, he was traded to in the offseason, or I think it was the offseason, and played for this year, the Desert Howlers.
Okay.
He has a nickname, too.
Oh my.
If I say his nickname, it's a dead giveaway.
What? I was thinking Packerztown.
No.
But I was like, the years don't line up, but I could be wrong. He might just be younger than what he looks. And I was just about to yell out Packerztown, and then he said Desert Howlers. I was like, oh, suck that answer right back in.
Yeah. Nope, don't say that.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Is it Galchenyuk?
It is. There you go.
That was my second guess.
With 51 seconds left.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, you remember what Alex Galchenyuk's nickname is, right?
Galileo?
No, not Galileo.
That's a good one.
That's a pretty good one. Gally G.
Oh, yeah, Gally G.
Gally G. That's his nickname, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Got that done.
Yep. Now it's time for my trivia question. And I'm going to change the rules just a little bit.
All right, before you get into that.
Oh, jeez. What was the amount of overtime goals?
Amount of overtime goals one person scored, Alex Galchenyuk, did for the Canadiens in the 16-17 season was
12.
5.
Oh, not even close.
No.
I knew it wasn't double digits. I just yelled it out old the other 12.
All right.
Now I'm going to change the rules just a little bit. You, my friend, have to do a lot more work now. I'm gonna try something out. This is going to be Go Fish Trivia.
Okay.
You ask me the questions, okay?
Really?
And then I will give you the subsequent answer. So you can say, what year was he drafted? And then you could be, and then if you say, who does he play for now? And if you ask me a question that's a dead giveaway, I will say, Go Fish.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna try this. We're gonna try that out. And then if there's an answer that I'm struggling to find for you, I will stop the timer and add on 5 seconds.
Okay.
For wasting time.
Nice.
So, who has the record for the fastest 2 goals from the start of an NHL game?
From the start of an NHL game.
The fastest 2 goals from the start of an NHL game.
All right.
Who is this guy's name? Go Fish, dumbass.
Yeah. Tell you what, you're gonna be fishing like an SOB if you keep asking that same question.
Keep saying that BS.
What date was he born and his age?
He was born. He came out with a bang on July 4th, 1972.
Shut up.
He is currently 46 years old.
46 years old, old timer. Position.
Right wing, right shot.
Right wing.
I know
right
you're
shot.
gonna ask shot, so I just said shot.
Yep. A right winger, right-handed shot. All right. Draft year and what position? The draft.
It's overall.
Overall, yeah.
He was drafted 76th overall in 1991 by the Detroit Red Wings. At that time, they were the Detroit Wind Wings.
Yeah, because they were really racking them in.
Yeah, not quite like Buffalo Wild.
Shut up. Let me see here. All right.
You're a minute in.
What years did he play for the Red Wings?
Just for the Red Wings?
Yeah.
He played for the Red Wings, the Red Wings or the Red Wings organization?
That too.
So the Red Wings organization overall.
Yeah.
Okay. He was part of the Red Wings organization from 1994 until 1998.
What number was he?
I can't Go Fish.
Dang it. What teams did he play for after the Red Wings?
In the 1998 season, he played for the Rangers and till the 2000 season when he got traded to the Bruins, and he played for them through the 04 season. In the 04 season, he played for a different team during the lockout. He played for the Flyers from the 05 to the 09 season, the Capitals from 09 to 2012. He played in the Red Wings, the Red Wings organization in 12-13 and the Philly Flyers in 12-13. He only played 1 game for the Red Wings organization in 2012-2013.
Wow. Huh.
You got 40 seconds.
Okay. So, Red Wings, Boston,
Red
Blue,
Wings, Rangers, Boston, Philly,
Rangers,
Washington. Philly again. He retired with Philly at the end of the 2013 season.
Okay. Initials.
You could Go Fish for another 10 seconds.
All right. Shoot. What number was he for the other teams
Go
he
Fish.
played for except Wings?
Go Fish. His initials. K.
Is it Mike Knuble? Well, I'll be a son of a beach.
Mike Knuble. He scored 2 goals in a span. At the start of a game, he scored 2 goals in 27 seconds.
Too bad it wasn't 5 seconds left.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
On February 14th, 2003, I tell you what, the game of hockey really loved him that day.
Yeah. Because he set a new record, right? Oh, Valentine's Day.
There we go.
Okay, I was to say, wait a minute, that didn't add up.
Come on, that should be a free one. That was pretty good.
It was.
Oh, yeah. Chalk it up. So, do you like Go Fish trivia?
It's not bad.
I figured I'd do something a little different than always just doing trivia, because you think about it, every time we do trivia or who had that number, we're always just saying the same things. This old, he plays in this position, he was drafted this year. You know, we always list off the same hints.
Yeah.
And then each player obviously has their own, like, their one big hint. Like, if I would have said he wore the number 22, you would have probably instantly thought of Mike Knuble for the Detroit Red Wings. That's why I said go fish.
Yeah.
So that's a free dinger because you wore 22.
Hey.
You're back up to 6 after you lost 6.
Yeah. Gee.
Oh, yeah. So, I plan on doing that. For now on, you can do that too if you want.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, but you can if you want. So, with Go Fish Trivia being over, I think it is time for drinking beer and watching
The NASCAR.
What a good old NASCAR. This past week, they were at the World 600. Oh, I'm sorry, the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, 7-Up, Dr. Pepper, Mellow Yellow, Mountain Dew 600. I was running out of pop names right out of the top of my head. Let me go to the finishing order. Your stage 1 top 10. The race took 4 hours, 50 minutes, and 9 seconds.
Oh my.
Yeah, the average speed was 124.074 miles per hour, and the margin of victory was 0.330 seconds. Stage 1 top 10 was BK, Dennis Hamlin, the Shrub, Chase Elliott, who was not in the Hooters Mobile, Kevin Happy Harvick, William Byron, Joey Logano, also known as Sliced Bread, Jimmy
Johansson,
Marty,
McFly,
going 88
miles an hour,
and Ryan Blaney, who's due for a win. Blaney is due.
He is.
Your stage 2 top 10 was BK, Alex,
Bowman the Showman,
just Shrub again, Choice,
Elliott,
William Byron, Kevin Happy Harvick, Ryan Blaney, the one of
Big Bush.
you almost said JV McMurray, didn't you?
I dang near did.
Every time I see one, I always have to be like, it's not McMurray.
Yeah.
Or if I see the 19, it's not Suarez. Or if I see the 41, it's not the Big Bush. Even now, the 22 of Sliced Bread, and the 42 the kid, Kyle Larson.
Yep.
I would say the stage 3 top 10, but is not on this race results form. So, I can tell you this much. The stage 3 top 10 was Martin Truex Jr. He won the stage. That's all I've got. He won the 60th annual Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway for his 22nd career Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series win.
It's pretty good.
Bastard. Prior to the start of the race, the following cars had to drop to the rear of the field under penalty for the reasons indicated. Number 36 of
36.
Come on.
I don't know.
Matt Tifft.
That's
jeez, I should know who that
I
is.
wouldn't have gotten that.
From multiple inspection failures. There were 16 cautions in the race for 80 laps.
Hot day.
The record for the most cautions in a NASCAR race is 21. I looked it up. I think it was 21.
Oh, if there would have been one more.
It was either 21 or 23. Let me check. Let me check that. Most cautions in a NASCAR. It was in 2005. I'm sorry. There was one more. 22 cautions.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Is the record for the most cautions in a NASCAR race. It was in the 2005 Coca-Cola 600. Through the first stage and a half, they were on record pace to set a new record for most cautions in a race.
Wow.
There are 16 cautions. I'm not going to go through all 16.
No, please don't.
There were 30 lead changes among 11 drivers. William Byron, one of the Bush brothers, Kevin Happy Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Daniel Hemrick, Brad Keselowski, Dennis,
The Bettis,
Hamlin, Chase Elliott, I said that. Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman,
The Showman,
and David Reagan.
Wow.
So, oh baby, your finishing order was Martin Truex Jr. won the damn race. Sliced Bread was second. Shrub was third. Chase Elliott fourth. Fifth, Recky
Stadhouse Jr.
His dumb name is Jr. Sixth was Chris
Boucher.
Seventh, Alex
Bowman the Showman.
8th, Jimmy.
Johansson.
9th, William Byron. Okay, that's 4 Hendrick cars in the top 10.
Hot dang.
I'd say Hendrick's got it going right now.
Yeah.
Hendrick's definitely a good... No, I'm going to change my pick.
Good.
No, I'm not going to do that. I think I got one of the best picks. You probably have the best pick. I probably have the second best pick. 4th, or 10th, Kevin Happy Harvick. 11th, Eric Almirola. 12th, Corey LaJoie for his best run of the season. In fact, career. 13th, Ryan Blaney. 14th, Paul Menard. 15th, David Reagan. 16th, Ryan
Chastain. Oh, not Ryan Chastain. Flied Ryan Newman. That's it. Well, at least I know a rookie guy. That's just
Ross Chastain is not a rookie.
Well, at least I know him.
17th was Dennis
The Badness.
Hamlin. 18th, Daniel Suarez. 19th,
Brad
Keselowski. 20th, Matt Tifft. 21st, Daniel Hemrick.
Yup.
22nd, Michael McDowell. 23rd, Ty Dillon. 24th, Clip
With a P.
Blair. 25th, Bubba Wallace. 26th, Parker Kligerman. Kurt Busch was 27th. Quinn Hoof. 28th, BJ McLeod. 29th. 30th, Reed Sorensen. 31st, Ryan Preece. 32nd, Joey Gase. 33rd was the kid.
Al Larson.
34th was Austin.
I don't deserve to be in the playoffs, Dylan.
Oh, that's a great name. 35th, Bailey Curry. 36th, Ross Chastain.
Alright.
37th, Landon Castle in the 00.
Buckshot Jones.
Mobile, Alabama. 38th in the... Oh, wow. 38th, who started 38th, was Cody Ware. 39th, Matt DiBurrito. And 40th was Eric Jones, who blew a tire 22. Damn it! Laps into the race.
That's alright.
Oh, stuff. All right. Get out of there. For more news in the NASCAR. Great name. Ah, crap. I didn't want to close that window, actually. Go back. Your entry list for Pocono, for the Pocono 400. You have the 00 of
Buckshot Jones.
driven by
Landon Castle, right?
Yeah. Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Daniel Hemrick, Chase Elliott, Eric Almirola, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Ty Dillon, Clint Boyer, Ross Chastain, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Eric Jones, Paul Menard, Joey Logano, Ryan Byron, Reed Sorensen, Corey LaJoie, Michael McDowell, Matt Tifft, Chris Buescher, David Reagan, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, Brian Priest, Jimmy Johnson, Cody Ware, Bailey Curry, Quinn Hoof, Alex Bowman, Matt DiBurrito. Oh, take a breath, man. 37 cars. So it's not even a full field. Unlike IndyCar, where they had 3 cars bumped. Well, it's a different race, but still, there was nobody bumped. Just saying.
What's dying?
Hell, I is.
Mm-hmm.
We were dead apparently for 8 days.
That too.
NOS Energy partners with Roush Fenway and the number 17 of
Ricky Stenhouse
Jr., whose dumb name was
Junior.
17 car. Your I still didn't even open it. God. I opened it and then closed it.
In flames.
Can you say duh? It is a first practice is on May 31st, so tomorrow at 2:05 p.m. on NASCAR.com. Second practice is on May 31st at 4:05 p.m. on FS2, the Little Boy Network. Qualifying is June 1st at 11:35 a.m. Eastern, and the race is Sunday, June 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. Approximate green flag is 2:12. It is going to be boiling there.
Shut up.
On FS1, MRN, the voice of NASCAR, and Sirius XM Radio. Okay. Harold, would you like to mention something about NASCAR? Mostly the weekend after Pocono?
Alright. So, the weekend after Pocono is Michigan International Speedway, where they're going to be racing there. And on Saturday, get this, ladies and germs, he and I, and I'm not sure who else, I didn't hear about that yet, and I also got to double check the times with you about that too. we're going to the race at Michigan International Speedway, ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday. We're going to go watch the Xfinity race. Now,
And if you're an old timer like my dad, you still say the Busch Series.
yeah, that's my dad, too.
As my dad would say, I could really kill for a boring Busch race right now.
about now.
That's what he said about 2 weeks before the Daytona 500.
Yeah.
I could really kill for a boring Busch race right now. It's
Um,
a good way to spend 2 hours.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the race at Michigan, the Xfinity race on Saturday. This will be my first ever NASCAR race that I'm gonna go to.
Of the top 3 series.
Yeah, and
This will be mine too.
this will be courtesy of, and who we have to give a big shout out to, his dad, Richie Rich, the richiest of the riches.
Well, I don't know about that.
Because he bought us tickets so we could go. How
And
about that, huh?
The envelopes he put them on looked like this. Now just substitute me and Andy's name for each of our names, but it said exactly this. Grad gift for Andy and or Colton from Richie Rich.
Isn't that one of the greatest things you've ever seen in your life?
And to that I say, what an absolute circus.
And I say, I think we should give Richie Rich 10 free dingers.
I have no idea how many that was. It was more than 10, I can tell you that much.
Richie Rich just beat your record. Your record's 9. Oh, sure, so he takes away 4 for no reason.
Oh, it was more than 4.
Oh, it sounded like 4 to me.
Oh, I know it was
But
more than 4.
anyway,
And then
that's
my dad's
our
like,
news.
why'd you take all the way those dingers? I'm like, because you're my dad and you're an ass.
Yeah.
He might seem like an angry asshole, but he's just an asshole.
Oh, I don't know about that. So, that's my news.
You don't have to live with him.
I know. Just try living with Mitt. That's funny stuff right there. Oh, I love it.
Okay. I don't have anything else for NASCAR. No. Oh, other than the 17 and the 22 cars were penalized for lug nut. They had
That'll teach them.
violations at the Coca-Cola 600.
Oh, that'll teach the squinty-eyed douche.
Don't say that on live, you idiot.
Oh, I thought you said it online.
No, I muted the mic.
Oh, well. Don't listen to that.
Bleep it out. Okay. It's the best I can do.
That's better.
So, sharp as a bowling ball.
Well,
Okay.
time to move on to who had that number.
That is the incorrect answer. As the time to go on to fantasy.
That's better.
Where Richie Rich cleaned house.
Did he ever?
Some bitch almost maxed out points. Well, almost. Anyway, so I had Alex Bowman the Showman. The reason I picked him is he was hot at the time. In fact, he still finished 7th.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah. I got a whopping 2 points. A point in stage 1. It's point in stage 2 and 3 for a total of 2. I'm at 46 points. Andy ended his streak of goose eggs.
It's
and
about
finally
time.
Got not only 1, but 2 points. He got 2 points. A point in stage 1 and 2.
It's better.
He's at 27 points, so he's still many in the rears. Big Mitt is still whipping ass and taking names. He got a point in stage 1, a point in stage 2, and 3. Got 5 points for finishing in the top 3 for a total of 8. He's at 63 points.
Good lord.
And then Richie Rich coming in clutch. He got a point in stage 1. Point in stage 1, nothing in stage 2. Got 3 points winning stage 3, 10 points winning the race for a total of 14. Is at 60 points.
Hot dang.
Yeah. So, we go on to Pocono, where it was Andy's turn to pick first for the 5th week in a row. I think it was more than 5 weeks. Anyways, 5th week in a row. He was going to pick somebody else, but then I told him
To not
pick
to.
somebody too. You're gonna be so mad if Martin Truex Jr. wins this. He won't.
Yeah.
He picked the Shrub,
I did.
which is a good pick for Pocono.
Yep.
I got the next best driver in my opinion, which was Kevin Happy Harvick. Richie Rich came in and picked Bad
Brad
Keselowski, who's in not the blue deuce, but the white deuce.
Mm-hmm.
At least it is at the brown deuce.
Yep.
Kind of like
better.
what UPS was like, what could Brown do for you? I'm like, hopefully get me a new pair of pants.
Yeah, after that Code Brown moment.
Sheepers. And then Mitt chose...
You guys are not gonna believe this, but my dad, despite his rivalry with Chase Elliott, ended up picking Dennis the Menace Hamlin. And that is a circus of a pick.
The last time Pocono was repaved was
Back in the Stone Age.
Was in 2012.
Oh my.
Before that, let me go to driver averages. Actually, no, if I go to Racing Reference, it shall tell me drivers. Dennis.
The baddest.
Hamlin. Denny Hamlin. I want Denny Hamlin at a specific track. Results by track. Get data. And I want at Pocono. Denny Hamlin has 4 wins at Pocono. 4.
Hot dang.
He won the 2 races at Pocono in 2006, his rookie year.
Jeez.
He won the fall race in 2009 and the, I guess you could still call it spring race, in 2010. They repaved Pocono in 2012.
Hasn't won a race since.
Has not won a race since then. His best finish since the repave in 2012 was 4th. And he's done that twice.
And Mitt went with him. And I swear, if Dennis the Menace wins, I'm going to be raising heck on the dog at my house.
Before the repaved, he finished every race. After the repaved at Pocono, he's had 3 DNFs.
Hot dang.
So, he does not do completely well at Pocono since the repave. It's just, I don't know. It's something about the old pavement suited his style of racing. I don't know what did, but it was something about the old pavement. Now we've got all our bases covered, just the wrong sport. It's time to go on to trivia. Or who had that number? Go ahead.
All right, by who had that number? I've got a dang good one today. You are still on the 06-07 season for the Detroit Wingwings. Today, for them guys in hockey, who had the number 18?
For the 06-07 Red Wings?
Yeah.
Number 18,
Number 18. I'll be shocked if you don't get
that
this.
Sounds like a Brian Rafalski number to me.
Nope.
Well, there goes my first guess.
Born December 22, 1972. Age 46. He was born in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. 6 foot.
So he was, I bet he was born in the middle of a winter storm.
Shut up. Oh, that's real nice, you know.
Shock it up. It's great, isn't it?
You're up to 5.
Oh, yeah.
Up to 5.
It's good stuff.
Alright, start the timer again.
I love how most of my good ones, it doesn't quite click right away. Then it's just like, you son of a bitch.
Born, or no, I already said that. He is a right winger and has a right-handed shot. He was drafted 65th overall in the 1992 draft by the Edmonton Oil Burners. In the 88-89 season for the OHA, he played for the Cambridge Winterhawks Junior B team, whatever that is. And then in the 89-90, all the way to the 91-92 season, he played in the OHL for the Owen Sound Platers. And then in the 92-93 season, all the way to the 95-96 season, he played for the Edmonton Oilers. That I actually did not know until now. And then he got traded in the middle of the 95-96 season, where he became the number 18 and played with the Detroit Wingwings from the 95-96 season all the way until the end of the 2009-2010 season, when the Deadhawks won the Stanley Cup back in the day.
Okay.
I'm looking up an extra hint for you right now. He was also number 18 for the Edmonton Oilers, what he played then back in the day. This guy, 2-time Stanley Cup champion with the Wingwings. He got a gold medal for Canada in 2003, 2004 for World Championships, and silver in 2005. He is get this. He is currently retired in the Grosse Pointe, Michigan area during his retirement right now, but his home, or he's doing something there, it says, and his home is in Hespeler, Ontario, wherever that is. I'm gonna throw 20 seconds on the clock. His initials is KM.
Burke Maltby.
That's it! I'll be a monkey's uncle. Hot dang.
Forgot he played that long.
Yeah, he played from the 95-96 season all the way up until the 2009-2010 season as a number 18. Hot dang. Well, son of Beach. Attaboy Ed. Alright.
Eh.
I was shocked that you got that. No way. Alright,
I
you're
just
up.
feel special. Okay, who? Give me my timer.
Drove, I assume.
Drove
Okay, here we go.
the number 17
Recce Stat. That's it.
for in the 1975 season,
Son of Beach.
from race 2 through race 18.
17 in 1975. Right?
Yup, number 17 in 1975 from race 2 at Daytona through race 18 at Pocono.
Great. Well,
This driver was born on February 5th, 1947. He's currently 72 years old. From every NASCAR fan that's a diehard would get this answer right away after I announce where he's from. From Owensboro, Kentucky.
oh, darn it.
He won the 1981, 82, and 85 Winston Cup Series championships. He was the 1989 Daytona 500 winner. Won the 1992 Bojangles.
Southern 500.
He won the 1978, 79, 85, 88, 89 Coca-Cola 600s.
Hot dang.
He won the 77 and 82 Winston 500 and was the 1985 Winston winner. He won the 1981 Busch Class. He won the 1976 Snowball Derby and was the 1970 and 73 Fairground Speedway track champion.
Is it Cale Yarborough?
No.
Dang, good guess.
No, not. It's alright. He won the 1989-1990 Most Popular Driver. He was named one of NASCAR's 50 Greatest Drivers in 1988. He was inducted into the International Motorsports Hall of Fame in 2005, the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America in 2003, NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2012, and the Fairgrounds Speedway Hall of Fame in 2001. In 809 races over 29 years in the Cup Series, he ran... his first race was the 1972 Winston 500 at Talladega.
Wow.
His last race was the 2000 Napa 500 at Atlanta. First win was the 1975 Music City, USA 420 at Nashville. His last win was the 1992 Southern 500. He won 84 races, 59 poles, and 390 top 10s. I only started the timer. You got 2 minutes left. In the Xfinity Series, he ran 95 races over 14 years. His best finish was 22nd. Where's my pen? Where the hell did my pen go? Oh, there it is. He has 13 wins and 4 poles and 53 top 10s. In the Truck Series, he has 0 wins, 8 top 10s, and 0 poles. In the Grand National East Series, he has 1 race, 0 wins, 0 top 10s, 0 poles. His only race was the 1973 Salem 100 at Salem. He currently still is involved in NASCAR quite heavily on the TV side of things. Big hit.
Really?
He won 7 ASA or American Speed Association races, 3 IROC races. He competed in the 24 Hours of Daytona, which is now called the Rolex 24.
Initials.
No.
Why, is it a dead giveaway?
Yeah. He had a brother who raced in the Cup Series, not as successful as him, but his brother did win the Daytona 500 once.
Then is it Darrell Waltrip? Hey! Haha, yeah. Nice. That's good stuff.
Sigh.
That was my second guess that started to form over those heads. Darrell, yeah. He drove the number 17 before, really?
Yep. Actually, he drove the 17 for quite a long time. Back in the 80s, remember the 17 Tide car?
I think in the 80s?
In the 80s.
17?
80s. In fact, he won his Daytona 500 in the 17 Tide car. As Harold goes look that up, I am going to start closing out the show. So thank you very much for watching this episode of the IHN show. We certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like down below and subscribe to our channel so we up to date new video releases. And to be notified we do go live with our episodes. If you'd like to download our podcast, it's on Apple Podcasts. If you have Android, you can download the Podbean app and download it through there. Just type in IHN show and bloop. Doesn't make that sound effect, but it pops up. Our Twitter handle is at IHN show. If you'd like to help us make the show better and easier to produce, and in return be more productive, please support us on Patreon. Link to that down below. If you'd like to contact the show, it is ihnshow@gmail.com, and that'll be the description and on the outro screen, along with our link to our Patreon page. If you'd like to start a conversation in the comments, please do so. We just request there's no mean or vulgar language.
Racism, politics, and sexism is not allowed.
Just use common sense before you type. We're all here for good fun. Alright, white flag is in the air. Do you have anything else to add, Harold?
Yeah, I got not one, but two things to add today.
Holy hell, it might be a lap at Sonoma.
Yeah, it might just be. Alright, I looked up that 17 car in the 80s of the Tide. I do recognize that car now. I remember that. That Daryl Welch used to drive that. Yeah, I remember that. I love that Tide paint scheme. That's awesome. That was my first thing to say. I remember that car. And my last thing I got to say is, I got, a rumor that's true, that's spreading around. I was on Facebook and saw it at the Red Wings fan page. Some guy posted that Toronto, the general who's the general manager of Toronto? I don't know.
I don't know off the top of my head.
He wants to trade defenseman Nikita Zaitsev. Zaitsev's contract is 5 years for $4.5 million a season. Do the Red Wings take him or not in a trade? B? Nuh-uh.
So it's 5 years at 4.75.
4.5 million.
Oh, sorry. 4.5
billion.
How much does he have? Excuse me, left on his contract?
5 years.
Oh, so it's 5 years left.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, what was this? Let me look up his stats from last.
Nikita Zaitsev.
NHL stats.
For the Toronto Maple Leafs, he wears the number 22.
Oh, geez.
I love that.
Nikita.
Zaitsev is Z-A-I.
Yeah, I see it. It's
All right.
popped up. Zaitsev. Actually, I'm just gonna spell it right, too.
Yeah.
Alright, NHL stats. This past season, he was played in 81 games, 3 goals, 11 assists for 14 points. No.
Exactly. Them stats right there say no. Yep.
His NHL career, he's played in 223 games, 12 goals, 51 assists for 63 points. He's getting paid $4.5 a year?
For 5 years?
Oh,
Nuh-uh.
Wait, total or per year?
4.5 million per year.
Per year?
I think so. That's what it
I
says.
hope not, because that is overpaid. God, I thought Applicator's contract was bad. I think we just found the new number 1.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Well, to heck with that guy.
Yeah. So the next IndyCar races is June 7th and 8th, is race 7 and 8 of the 17 race point season on June 1st and 2nd. Both start at 3 p.m. For the duels in Detroit on Belle Isle. Both are on NBC.
The Big Boy Network.
The NASCAR race is race 14 of 36 on Sunday, June 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern at Pocono on FS1.
The Little Boy Network.
We all hope you had a great Memorial Day. And please join us next week, Monday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget them races, boys.